Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We did not have any yard sales today, so I thought I would do the little white cupboard in the kitchen and show you what I did with that with some patriotic and vintage decor. Tomorrow we do have 3 or 4 yard sales, so maybe we'll be able to come to you with a yard sale haul. That would be great if we do. But I've been working outside this morning, so please forgive my work clothes and my sweaty head because it is so humid again outside. I just can't stand this humidity, and we're not even into July and August, which tends to be really humid. But I'm through working outside for the day, and I'm going to do a few things in the house. So I thought while the kitchen was halfway straight, I'd go on and show you this cupboard. And this will be the first part of the Patriotic kitchen tour. So I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And I always tell you, make sure you take time to do a few minutes of something that you love. Whether it's gardening, sitting reading a book, looking at YouTube, whatever, just take a few minutes for yourself. I enjoy all of those things, so I don't have any trouble finding something to do with my spare time. So let's get started and I'll show you this cupboard. Okay, I'll show you all of it. And then I'll go a little closer. But I will give you a little sneak peek at the kitchen table. I'm not going to talk about what's on it, other than I will show you where I put that precious little Patriotic Anna Lee that Dusty sent me. Doesn't it fit in there perfectly? I do love all those Johanna Parker pieces. And that is a very, very old tool caddy that we got in Indiana years ago. You can see down at the bottom, some of the things stayed the same, and I did add in more red, white, and blue. I added those wonderful spongeware bowls, and when I get over there, I'll show you they do have star inside of them. And there is the little pantry box with those wonderful little blue and white dishes in it. And there's a little chicken creamer right there sitting on that old tin box that we got a few weeks ago. And there's the tea tin that Janet got us, and that slippery elm tin, the red one next to the dough bowls, that is a favorite tin, as is the Quinlan's pretzel over there. We'll look all the way up and then I'll get closer. It's not going to be long. I am going to walk over here. I know I keep saying I'm not going to do such and such, but I tend to do that. It's not going to be long before we'll do a back deck tour and start on some of the yard. I've been working hard, but there's still a million weeds out there, but y'all know how it is. So y'all just got a sneak peek out there. The summer room is clean right now, so it won't be long till I'll do that too. I have a lot of things I want to do for y'all. Okay. Down here are those beautiful spongeware bowls, and there's the star in them. And there's my little red-handled child's rolling pins. And lots of utensils in that beautiful old bowl. And there's that slippery elm food. You've seen that many times. But that's an English tin, and it is a beauty. The bowl stayed the same, and I kept that wonderful spatterware spoon there. Still have those spice tins in the bowls. Now in this wonderful colander, I do have the English bowl and pitcher, and my little Monarch cocoa sample tin, and then a couple old wonderful wood-handled utensils. That stayed the same right there. I did put a red and white plate behind the blue plate, just so you could see that little bit of red and white edge. I'll show you this whole shelf. Of course, I had to keep the campfire marshmallows, and sitting on it is the Luna of the Johanna Parker series, and next to it is the creamer, and there's that adorable teapot. I just love their smiles, and it's sitting on that gorgeous old red, white, and blue hanky, and an ironstone plate behind it. And that's two of the Rae Dunn spongeware looking canisters. Up here, I just love the blue and white tins, and they're in front of those wonderful blue old jars. This jar right here was patented November 30th, 1858. And inside it has, instead of a tin or rubber insert, it has a glass insert. But just love those. And there is my one and only Patriotic Lori Mitchell sitting right beside that beautiful Crowley's cottage cheese tin. Look at that, isn't that darling? And there are the great Patriotic measuring cups that Ellen found us. And there is one of our really prized possessions. That is a Patriotic sand pail. And the small ones are the ones that are so hard to find. Let me turn it. Look at that. I think John fought hard on that to get that. And that was made by T-Con in the USA. Isn't that wonderful? Oops, my handle came down. We love having it this year in the kitchen where we can see it. Then up here on the top shelf, that is the largest of the sand pails. And it has all the same beautiful things all the way around. And these two sand pails would be considered mint shape. And that's really hard to find. Like I said, these are two of our very favorites. And there's my Spatterware milk pail. That's a Spatterware berry pail. That beautiful Maxwell House coffee tin. And my prized coffee pot that John got me many years ago for an anniversary. And then there is the little chalkboard that is hand painted that we got at a street fair in Indiana when we were up there for John's training at Lafayette at Purdue University. That was great antiquing in that area in those years. We found some wonderful treasures. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this wonderful cupboard. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, that's where I put that sweet cat. It looks like it's just taking it a nap right under those wonderful antique pieces. Because that's what cats do. They love to get under things. So love and blessings to y'all from me and John and baby boy. Please continue to remember Angie and John. We greatly appreciate it. We actually appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all are just the best subscribers. And I am finally over 7,000 subscribers. My channel has not grew fast because y'all know I don't do fancy things because I am very tech challenged. I don't know how to edit. I don't play music. Whatever I film is what y'all see. So that's why sometimes things are just not perfect. And that's life. Things are not perfect in life. But I do appreciate all of y'all that watch my videos, all of y'all that comment. Y'all are the best. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again soon. Till the next time, love and blessings from me and John and baby boy. See you tomorrow, hopefully.